Jim plays Hearts of Iron 4, where we have started fabricating a claim on Lithuania. And they were expected to finish in 6 months. And hopefully, Germany will not ask for Mimel in that time. And they could, reassert Eastern claims and put one person here, and they'd probably give them Mimel. But we're just hoping that we beat them to it. Because maybe if we take Mimel first, good things will happen. Maybe not. I don't know. Point is, we don't know if we try. Because during my Mexico playthrough, I thought that if you went fascist or communist as Mexico, you wouldn't get the democratic support from the United States. But that still happened, so who knows? Because right now what it shows is when you look at reassert Eastern claims, Lithuania gets event, Germany demands Mimel. But either way, I think whoever owns the province of Mimel, whoever owns the state of Mimel, is going to get the event. That's just how it happens. And if it's us who owns it, then we got to give it to the Germans. That's just going to be what it is. But Mimel, though, is not that great. 156,000 people and 6 building slots. Not worth a war. Definitely not worth a war. However, if Germany gets the claim first, then all that means is we wasted 6 political power trying to get a claim. Jesus, this is scaring me. This is scaring me a lot. Hey, Soviet Union, how do you feel about me? I need more improved relations, apparently. Because I had them higher, but apparently I need to bring it back up again. Because we have a different ideology. It sucks. Yeah, different ideology. They don't want to have me in their faction. But maybe when Germany attacks, they will. I don't know. Just maybe. Because I haven't seen the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact happen yet. So I'm hoping that Germany went for the route of fuck the Soviets. That's all I can hope for. If Germany went that route, we might be good. Actually, if they went that route, we'll definitely be good in keeping them away from us. Standardization of equipment. Ooh, that's going to be really nice. Because in the next year, we can get weapons too. So probably going to get that next. Just hold off getting weapons too until then. Even though this would be perfect time to get it. And we have another tank ready. Awesome. Get in on that. Oh, that juicy action. Yeah, superior enemy minus 50%. So it's very obvious that the Germans have superior numbers on this border than we do. We just need to hold them off for as long as possible. Hopefully if we can eat some of this, and eat some of this, and some of this, eat a little bit of everything, conquer those two, start justifying that as well. So as soon as this one's done, we can just move into eating Latvia as well. Because if we don't eat them, the Soviets will. And I don't want the Soviets to have anything. I don't want Germany to have anything. I'm upset they got what they did. But not much we can do about that. 9 more days for that. Almost done here. And maybe let's turn the Teutons to the Commonwealth. If I could turn into the Commonwealth on here, I would. I would also have, I feel, a lot more land if I could turn to the Commonwealth on here. I'm going to go ahead and get the dispersed industry for more factory output. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Poland had a lot of this land during the Commonwealth. Poland, it had down to Kiev, they had Minsk. If I'm not mistaken, they had probably out to... Yeah, they had pretty much out to Rzev. They had Smolensk. I know that Lithuania had Smolensk, so I'd have all of this line as well. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. Or ever this episode, actually. Or ever this playthrough. Alright. Ignacy Molsinski questions Lithuanian sovereignty. Who determines the borders of a nation and how are they determined? Whatever way people may have found in the past to justify where Poland ends and Lithuania begins, we live in a new era. The strategic importance of this border cannot be overstated, and we are well within our rights to shift it to ensure the continued security of our people. Listening to Ignacy Molsinski's recent speeches, an invasion of Lithuania appears imminent. Dissenting voices have objected, but public support for war is on the rise. And that means Lithuania gets an event. Yeah, Lithuania was huge during EU4. Like, Donald Trump huge. Yep, prepare for war, awesome. And now let's get the standardization of equipment. So, sooner or later, we can push for infantry weapons too. Oil plant. I'll pause that. The German Reich claims Memel. Oh, there we go. So no Memel for us. I'm sorry I didn't read that, but didn't think it was that important. The Germans claim Memel. We don't get no Memel. It's 1938. Where do I want to go? I'll go ahead and get advanced machine tools, I guess. Yeah, I noticed Germany took Memel, which means we wasted 6 points. But it also means that I don't have to worry about Germany asking me for Memel. So, 6 in one and a half dozen in the other, I guess. Wait, what? Can I only justify one war goal at a time? Or did that get cancelled? I wonder if that got cancelled when... Yeah, it must have got cancelled when they took Memel. So, yeah, I guess that's my bad for, not being able... Not leaving Memel to the Germans. Oh, well. Alright, well, we got encryption, so we're harder to determine. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get diametric radars. So when we do get radar stations, it'll be pretty good. So, 2 July and 20 July. So it turns out now we're going to be invading Riga first. We're invading freaking Latvia first, so cancel these orders. Front line is with Latvia. And offensive line is eating Riga. That's the offensive line now. And honestly, 4 tanks should be able to do it, but I really want to split off some infantry over here and do it too. Decryption, awesome. So now we can see exactly what the Germans have on our border, which still is scary. I'm not sure being able to see makes it any better. Alright, so Maintenance Company 2 to increase reliability. Go for it. Yeah, they have a lot of mechanized, it looks like a couple tanks, and a good deal of infantry. So, it's going to be hard. We're going to need all of this down to Lithuania, down to the German border, as soon as possible after we take these two. I don't think taking Estonia is going to happen right now. We can try, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's only 2 states, but it's not looking like it's on the list. Alright. Ignacy Molsinski angered by Latvian posturing. Those naive citizens of Poland who imagine the Latvian as a people of peace are entirely out of touch with reality. Those who live at our border do not have the luxury of such delusions, seeing their troops closing in on us just across it. This is a threat we cannot leave unanswered. With every passing day, Latvia is preparing for war. It would be madness for us not to do the same. The Latvian military presence close to our territory has sparked an increased concern as the nation appears more and more to be the enemy of the BBWR, whether it's the cause or effect of the polemic is a matter of contention. So they get the same event we do. Probably different sides of the event, though, I would assume. And hopefully in July, the Latvians won't be too postured up. And this is the same event that we had for Lithuania, but for Latvia now. And where's my tanks at? Tanks. Send them up to here. Yeah, that's good enough for me. And we have 5 more infantry units here. Ignacy Mosigi calls for war against Lithuania. Although we may be a peaceful people, our nature alone does not determine the course we must take in history. This is a time for war. For too long, the Lithuanian have possessed the means that we need to make it through the trials we may face, and it's apparent that they will not part with them peacefully. Despite our best efforts to build a modern state, some matters can only be settled through the old trials of battle. Ignacy Mosigi's hostile rhetoric towards Lithuania has gone to great lengths to justify an invasion. Some portion of the population supports this course, but the decision lies in the lands of our leader. Lies in the lands of... That should be hands, I'm assuming. Lithuania gets the same event. Maybe they'll get an event that says, you know, hey, give us the state we want and no one gets hurt. I doubt it, but, you know, maybe. And, well, on the plus side, he doesn't think the German army is superior anymore. That's a plus, right? Take our blessings, right? Count our blessings, whatever it is. Okay, so our tank destroyers are filled now, which is good. So I think I'm going to reduce how many of them there are. So we get more light tanks. That's almost done. That's it's halfway done anyway. And where are we at on deploying? Okay, we're almost done deploying another 2 tank divisions. Yeah, these guys just need to be trained, and those guys need a few more tanks. And all of these guys just need training. It's too easy. Why can't I do anything here? So yeah, I don't know why, but I just can't. So here we are, 20 July and 2 July. And we are now just waiting. We have another tank out. Send them to the front lines of Riga. We have another 2. Send them to the front lines as well. See, so now these tanks are just going to steamroll all over Latvia. Hopefully. Hopefully they steamroll. And we now have 60 some odd divisions in total. The Germans have 56 divisions that we know about. 56 divisions. Jesus Christ, that's so many divisions. Where are we at on construction? We're still just producing military factories, which is good, I guess. I almost want to switch over, though, to making forts. Produce these forts up under wow. So I do not trust the Germans. Do not trust the Germans, and I do not want to be caught without forts or something here. Because as soon as we get infantry weapons too, though, we're gonna need more factories. It's just like a 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other kind of deal. You know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Alright. Okay. The fate of Czechoslovakia. German troops have crossed into Bohemia and Moravia, ostensibly to restore order to the regions in the wake of collapsing Czechoslovakian government. In Prague, the occupying forces announced the creation of an autonomous protectorate within the German Reich. With German support, Slovakia has been declared an independent under the leadership of Joseph Tiso. The nation of Czechoslovakia is no more, and Slovakia is a puppet of Germany. So, it would be useless to declare on Slovakia at all. And Zog's annexed Italy. I gotta read that one too in a second. Hold up. The defense of Poland. An ultimatum has been delivered to the Albanian government by Italian diplomats, demanding that they submit to complete military occupation. King Zog has abdicated after realizing the futility of resistance, and Albania will now be ruled in a personal union under King Victor Emmanuel III. Italy looks to the Balkans. So Italy is going to start trying to come in here and eat up on Yugoslavia and probably Bulgaria and Greece, which just gives us more ability to go in there and go to war with them. That's what I'm telling myself to make myself feel better. Probably wrong, but at least I can believe that. Alright. So the defense of Poland, get that land doctrine research. As soon as one of these gets done, we can push for more research. And just hope that the rest of these guys, this will be enough, at least for a while. Because Germany is now going after, oh fuck me. Germany is going after the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Maybe the Soviets like us enough to say no. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. Hard to say. But all that matters is that we stand strong and hope that the Soviets, do not choose to take the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, because this means they are very close to Danziger War. They've reasserted their eastern claims to doing the Molotov Pact instead of the anti-Soviet pact. So yeah, it's very troubling. Very, very troubling. Which means that I'm going to have to eat my way up here as quickly as possible, just so I can send these guys back down here in a minute. Where are these units at? This unit just needs to be trained. These all need to be trained, and these need equipment. It is not looking good right now. It is not looking good at all. Where are these guys getting dumped out at? I guess they're just going to get dumped there. Am I going to go into Scandinavia? Probably not. There's no easy way to get there. I would have to get either paratroopers or transport ships. Now granted, if somehow I'm able to eat into Germany and eat up through here, then you'll go to Scandinavia probably. But it's not looking likely right now, honestly. It's not looking very likely anyway. Because I don't have paratroopers and I don't have transport ships, so it takes out two of the big ways for me to go into Scandinavia. Would I love to? Oh yeah, definitely. I would love to go into Scandinavia, but it's just not looking like it's going to happen today. Until then, though, we just got to hold out and hope that the Germans don't attack. I guess we'll find out in 23 days. That looks like 1, 2, 5, 6 tank units. 6. Uh, 53. 1, 8, 10, 14, 18, 19, 24, 31, 40. Oh, there's so many units here. So many units. Oh, 10 more days. And we have another modified government. Awesome. Oh, crap. Don't want any of those. Armor, don't want any of that. Defense, tank designer, ship designer, material designer. Actually, yeah. I think infantry equipment designer is probably going to be the best right now. So it just makes that, you know, weapons 2, done. 44 days, awesome. And then I get to see the pain of changing over. Because it's going to be very painful to change over to weapons 2. Go ahead and make these guys a max priority though. These guys as well. So when we do change over to weapons 2, they get it immediately. Alright, 1 more month and we can finally go into Latvia. At least I think we can. Let's check where we're at on those. 20 July, 2 July, yep, still. And, wait, what was that? Okay, 1 second. Because I swear I saw that Britain is... Oh, United Kingdom is improving their relationship with us. How nice of them. Thank you, United Kingdom. It worries me that you have to do that. Oh, we're also trade partners. What am I trading with you? Am I getting something from you? Oh, I'm getting rubber. Okay, awesome. That explains it. That explains it all. Alright, let's get those. A few more days to increase our production and production efficiency. Okay, the defense of Poland. Land doctrine research speed and... Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Romanian bridgehead, I think. It gives even more land doctrine. Italy joined the Axis. Fuck. France bans communism. The Mall and okay. They justified a war on us. Diplomats from Germany and the Soviet Union concluded what observers are describing as a historic agreement today with the signing of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Named after the German Foreign Minister Joachim von Ribbentrop and his Soviet counterpart Vyacheslav Molotov, the Non-Aggression Pact stipulates that neither side will ally itself to nor aid an enemy of the other. Foreign diplomats warn that this treaty effectively gives Germany a free hand to wage war in Europe without having to fear Soviet invasion. This can't be good. No, it can't. And France has banned... Oh, France is guaranteeing us. That's nice. And France has banned communism. That's going to be really bad if, you know, we go communist, but it's whatever. France now guarantees our independence, which is nice, I guess. I'm scared, though. I really am scared. And okay, the United Kingdom is declaring the guaranteeing our independence. Wish we could ask the Soviets to do that. Yeah, they're terrible. Yeah, France and the United Kingdom are the last people I want to guarantee my independence right now. Like, if it was the Soviets guaranteeing my independence, you know what? Go Soviets. Love you. But the fact that it's France and the United Kingdom, it creates a war on two fronts, a war that cannot be breached. Because France isn't going across the Maginot Line. Germany isn't going across the Maginot Line. So Germany has to go around the Maginot, which is actually one of their things. Danziger, oh Jesus Christ. Danziger War. Alright. So, time to change up some stuff here. Danziger War. Danziger War you want, Danzig or war you will get. Gotta draw these out now. And well, I thought I was going to conquer, you know, Latvia and Lithuania, but now I'm going to prepare for war. I break that off. Assign all their divisions over here. And hopefully we have enough to at least hold them off. I'm not giving them Danzig, no. I've decided that I will not give them Danzig. Danziger War they want, Danziger War they get. And honestly, if I thought I could push into either of these quick enough, I would. Maybe, just maybe, you know, my superior player brain will be able to hold them off. Because all I'm trying to do here is push to Prague right now. Actually, no, I don't need to go that far. These are my tanks. They're precious. Yep, that's going to work. Yep, my superior player brain. Because that's how it works here. Like I said, if I thought I could do it in 50 days, if I thought I could take Latvia in 50 days, I would. Dispersed Industry 2. Okay, well, time for some land doctrine research. Increase our planning a little bit. Well, okay, more Lithuanian posturing. That's not going to matter for a while. Superior enemy. Oh, and they've answered by putting their tanks on my border. Awesome. Holy crap, I forgot about... Let's redo these plans. I forgot about Slovakia. Yeah, I'm being stretched thin as it is. Like, just the fact that I have to worry about Germany and Slovakia is stretching me thin. give them an offensive line of that. Give them a front line of that. With that being the offensive, let's go down there and take Vienna. And give them the offensive line of that with the goal of taking Bratislava. Alright. Yeah, I'm being stretched thin as it is, so we're just going to see how this goes. Advanced machine tools. Awesome. Where are my planes at? Awesome. Well, the moment's here. Got 30 days, 40 days left. And another tank. Another 5 infantry divisions I can throw on this dude. Dude, I just gave you orders. We got the justification of... There it goes. Got the justification for Lithuania too. So, when it does happen, it happens. Infantry equipment 2. Okay, well... There's that. Try to get... It's 1939 still. Operational integrity. Yeah, let's go for that. Well, gotta switch this over to infantry weapons 2. Yep, 56,000 needed. It's upgrade. 56,000. I think the end of this episode is going to be Danziger War. We have these tank units who are prepared. They're not trained. I'm about to drop them even though they're not trained. Expires 31st of August? Really? I thought the estimated time was like 210 days that it lasted. Oh, well. Oh, you live, you learn. We're not even getting anywhere near those factories or those forts. Alright, at the end of the day, %50 bonus research for land doctrine. World War II isn't on the horizon, Orion. World War II is here. But that's going to do it for this episode. I've been Shaq Nasty Jim. You've been you. In the next episode, Danziger War.